welcome to Mama Ruth's house. So glad you stopped in. Today we're going to be making pork and 5-bean soup. It's starting to get cooler weather and soups are just sounding really good. This serves 8 and it is 4 points per serving. If you get more servings out of that, obviously it'll be less points. And I wanted you to see I'm sporting some fried chicken legs my son gave me for my birthday that he made. They're so talented. My adult children are so talented. And so I thought it would be cute to wear them. And then I got this cute apron that one of my guests made at my 60th birthday party for me. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. I just wanted to, I just put this recipe together. So I'm going to taste it for the first time as well, but it sounds yummy. And with that being said, let's get going. I'm going to use only one pan to do this in. I'm going to make a big pot and it's already getting hot. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to heat that up. Get it nice and toasty. And then to that, we're going to be adding some onion, bell peppers, and get those cooked a little bit. And then I had some leftover butternut squash. I'm going to go ahead and add that. I may add that later, but I'm going to do the pork. I have a pound of pork cut up in bite-sized pieces. And then we'll use the seasonings. The 5 beans, while this is getting hot, we'll talk about that. Cannellini beans, black beans, dark red kidney beans, navy beans, and pinto beans. We're also going to be using some hominy, some low sodium chicken broth, some salsa verde, and I had some enchilada sauce left over, so I'm going to be using that up as well. Go ahead and start putting the onions in. We're doing it. I just put 1 onion. And then I had some red bell pepper. And I also have some hot chili peppers. These are Anaheim and Serrano that I'm going to be putting in there in a little bit, not quite yet. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. It's been really relaxing. Just been sitting around editing some videos today and not doing a whole lot. I'm very excited to share the next couple of videos. It'll be before this one. I have one that is going to be, so if you didn't see it before this, it is going to be how to process your fresh herbs and make them dried herbs. And so I did that. That took several weeks, so it was a lot of videos. And so it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And I would do it again. I would make my own herbs. And I also have a black bean and butternut squash enchilada casserole. That was yummy. And I did a pumpkin spice muffin that was no sugar added, and that was delicious as well. So if you watch this video and you missed those, go back and see those, and please subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. And I thank you so much for joining me on my weight loss journey. So far, I'm down 60 pounds, 60.4. Hopefully by the time this video airs, I'll have a couple more pounds down. My goal is 75 by Christmas. So let's, I think I'm sure I can do it. I just have to keep eating just like this. You can hear the sizzling. This is going to be just a one pot meal, so you don't have to dirty a whole bunch of dishes. I'm going to add the pork as soon as this gets a little bit more translucent. And we'll do that. If you would have told me 9 months ago that I would be on this journey, I would have said, yeah, right. But I am. And I've been doing it, and it's not that hard. I got this. And with all of your guys' help, I will get there. Your support, that's very important to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. My A1C is so much better. It was like 5.5. So I am no longer pre-diabetic just by eating healthier and losing some weight. So I'm very happy about that. The doctor's very pleased. Something about how onions and peppers smell that is just so delicious. I say this all the time. I wish you could smell it. I love having the soup on hand for during the week. I can eat it as lunches or dinners, and it's an easy go-to once I make it, you know, in the weekend. It's kind of nice to have it. Can you see in there? It's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add the pork and the seasonings. So I am choosing to add a tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just going to kind of let those all those spices and flavors marry together a little bit before I add some other ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and add my peppers. Oh, it smells so good. This may be 10 servings. I might have to switch it up, so we'll see. And if it is, then it's going to be less points. I would imagine it would be 3 points each, if that's the case. We'll see. So I'm thinking when you serve this, you can serve it with a little dollop of low fat or no fat sour cream, a little bit of fat-free cheese. You could put some green onions, maybe some tortilla chips if you have them, the thin cantina ones, or you could add, which I'm going to do, I have some corn tortillas. I'm just going to cut them in 4s and take 1/4 and cut it in little pieces and put it on top. This is going to cook for a little while, so I'm not really worried about it getting completely done, the pork. I'm going to go ahead and add our butternut squash. I have all of the beans and the hominy in here. I don't know how much broth I need to add yet, so I didn't put it in my recipe. I'll have to. I said 3 cans, but I don't think I will because I'm going to have the enchilada sauce and that. So I think we'll be okay. You can see how it looks. It looks amazing. I'm thinking once I put everything in, probably cook it about a half hour at the most. And probably each day that you serve it, it's going to get better and better. That's what usually happens when you have these kind of soups. All those flavors just start going together and just being wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the enchilada sauce. This way I can see how much liquids I'm going to need. I'm going to add a half a jar of this, so it'll be 12 of the salsa verde. That's 12 ounces. And then I'm going to add all my beans. And a can of chicken broth to start off with. Probably add a couple cans. Oh, this is going to be probably at least 10 servings. I will put how many servings it is and the points in the video. This will be a protein-packed soup. I would say it's almost like a chili. Maybe I'll rename it as a chili. We'll see. So we're going to let this cook for a while, and then we'll come back and see how it looks. I'll let you know how long it cooked. All right. It's actually been cooking for about 40 minutes, and I decided to add 4 corn tortillas that I sliced a little bit. I just cut them in strips to it. It smells just so good. It does. It is going to make 10 servings. This is a lot. I am always told I cannot make just a little bit of anything. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to taste this. It's super hot. It smells so good. I'm going to get a little bit of the, definitely makes more than the servings I said. So you'll get a nice size bowl, probably 2 cups, I would say. Turn this off. It's very hot, so let me take this off away from here. That smells super yummy. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of fat-free cheese. And I'm just going to add a tablespoon or so. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of sour cream. Whoops, went off to the side. And a few green onions. I'm just going to kind of mix that up in there. Smells super good. So let's bring this up so you can see, and then we'll taste it. Super hot. You can leave out the sour cream, you can leave out the cheese. You don't have to do any of that. It just adds but I did include it in the points. Oh, it smells so good. It's a wonderful comfort food. And then when it's cold outside, I would think this is going to be so good. And again, I want to thank everyone for joining me and again, following me. Thank you, Jeremy, for the earrings. And thank you, Faith, for the apron. I love them both. Super yummy. I wouldn't change a thing. Very delicious. Well, until next time, make a fantastic day. Thank you so much.